Alright, so I have to read with Mitsuru one more time.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Let me guess. A stupid person walked into Tartarus.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Okay. We might as well do that soon.
Whoa.
No. No. I don't like you. You always have these, I don't want to say fake words, because they're probably words in some language, but I don't know what they are. It's chilly today. Ata Gibor Li Olam Adonai. For all I know, I'm cursing someone out here. Miss Onishi left early today, so I'll be filling in for her. I think today we'll learn about near-death experiences. There's no real reason for it. They've just been on my mind lately. Now, a near-death experience is defined as something an individual undergoes just before death. Is it true insight into the afterlife, or simply a trick of the brain? I don't know, ask Junpei. He died. Opinions vary, but it is certainly true that near-death experiences have been a hotly debated topic for some time. There are actually a few surviving records of ancient near-death experiences. According to the writings of Plato, a resuscitated soldier experienced the afterlife as a spirit. A similar incident was reported in Japan by ethnologist Kunio Yanagita in the Tono Monogatari. Psychologist Carl Jung wrote that in his own near-death experience, he saw a vision of the world from afar. I'm sure you've heard your own stories, whether by famous or ordinary individuals. I prefer the ones online, read a lot of webtoons on this premise, where people get killed by Truck-kun and then they get reincarnated into whatever fantasy world. Those are good times. I have a few first-hand reports with me today. Let me read some of them. I felt as if my soul was detached from my body. I met a friend who had already passed away. I saw my whole life flashing before my eyes. I saw the most brilliant lights. I was bathed in pure lights. My body was brimming with happiness. This feeling of pure joy is also known as euphoria. At any rate, these kinds of reports are typical for the experience. Some people have actually attempted to make direct recordings of near-death experiences. Researcher Kenneth Ring has tried to quantify near-death experiences with a weighted core experience index. Modern efforts have led to a new theory of near-death experiences, which goes like so. If an individual is dying and denies that fact, they'll eventually come to realize that death is a reality they must accept and become upset. As a result, they'll try to do anything they can to extend their life, but the futility of this leads to depression. In the end, they accept their fate. Although we may initially deny death, we'll accept it in the end. That's just how we humans are. Is everyone listening? It's not every day that you hear a lesson like this. How about a test to see if you were paying attention? Get it wrong, and your memories of life at school will disappear. Ata Gibor Li Olam Adonai. Now who should I pick on? I choose the Odinson. What do you call the feeling of joy that comes from a near-death experience? You said euphoria. Yugoslavia. It's definitely Yugoslavia. Good work, that's correct. You'll have a happy school life. Some people say near-death experience awakens one's higher consciousness. Whether or not that's true, there is an observably lower fear of death found in those who have endured one. Perhaps this is because near-death experiences are surprisingly free of pain and suffering. But this is not to say I'd want any of you to seek one out. Use the time you have here wisely, okay? Well, that's all for today. Class is dismissed. I answered correctly. Yay. Ah. Batman. Class is ended for today. Alright, no Yukari. We could hang out with... Oh my gosh, Fortune is alive. Look, Fortune is here. Okay, we're in the main lobby. We're hanging out with Fortune. Wait, do I have... I do. You're alive. I've been waiting for you. I'm sorry, Mitsuru.
Hi there.
Oh! How did you on your exams? In any case, and now that we're finally done, the art club can be more active again. You think you can make it? Yes, I can. Spending time with the art club. Okay, I'll see you there. I'm a little tired today. Pull up Fortune. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room.
Let's see. On cleaning duty today is Yuraga-senpai and you. Thanks for your help.
Alright, we're out of here. Okay, let's make this quick.
Okay.
This room's smaller than my bedroom, but it's still surprisingly big.
This room is smaller than your bedroom?
Let's take a break. So, I've decided that I'm going to study abroad.
Okay, good for you.
To be honest, I'm not really excited about it.
Then why are you doing it?
But I already told my teacher I don't want to be a doctor, so... Do you want something to drink? It's on me. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you want something cold? Or maybe... Hey! Look out! Hey! Hang in there! Can you hear me?
That was random. Hiraga's voice sounds like it's getting farther and farther away.
You're awake!
Shadows can't kill me,
thank
but a
goodness.
misplaced box sure can.
I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up, so
My head is throbbing.
I don't see any cuts on your head, so I don't think you'll need stitches. Can you remember your name?
It's okay. I'm fine.
That's wonderful to hear. Really, it's such a relief. Well, your pupils aren't dilated, so I don't think you have a concussion. I was worried that when you fell, you hit your head or your face, and Anyway, do you remember what happened?
I do.
The box. I was the one who put it up there. We have a maid who cleans our house, so I don't do much cleaning myself. And I just got lazy and put it up there. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. All I could think about was what would happen if you didn't wake up. I was so scared. I felt so helpless seeing my friend in trouble and not being able to do anything. I'm not a doctor.
Do you think you want to be one? Did you change your mind again? Don't beat yourself up about it.
You're really tough.
Thank you.
Miss Toriyumi told me about what happened to your parents. But me? My parents are always there when I get home. Maybe I take them for granted. You know,
I don't think you've ever said
seeing
anything
you
about your
lying
mother.
there, I think I understood what it must feel like to lose someone close to you.
Raga seems to care about me. I feel like we're becoming better friends. 2 ranks to go.
Do I want to be a doctor? But I'd be doing exactly what my dad wants. Sorry.
But what if those 2 things coincide?
We should get going. Can you walk? Here, you can lean on me.
Hiraga and I left school together. My package.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Okay, so we could hang out with Yukari or Fuka. Let's hang out with Fuka. Oh, never mind. We're hanging out with Ken. Hello. Did you see my message? I have a request for you. Seems like he has some business with me. Should I spend the evening with Amada? Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, let's head to the roof first.
Sorry for making you come all the way up here.
What's your request? Why do you
Well,
have a broom?
would you have a practice match with me? Right here, right now. It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right? I thought if we sparred, I could get an idea of how well I would do against it. I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death.
We're not fighting Ryoji, Ken. We're fighting Nyx. Ryoji is what was inside of me. Ryoji is willing to just let us kill him. He's not the problem. It's Nyx.
That was the only time I could forget the pain. And I was alone, swinging my spear. But I've changed since then.
Who even gave you a spear in the first place?
I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this. And this one's for you.
Okay. Is that a bat?
Thank you for this. Now then,
Am I
please,
Junpei now?
take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point. I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai.
Thank you.
I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Are you hurt?
I'm alright, but I am glad I decided to use toy weapons. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end. But as long as there's time, I won't stop training. So would you mind if I challenged you again sometime?
Sure. Anytime.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait. I really like it here. I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward. I used to think I didn't have a place to call home, but I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted. I've learned that everyone at the dorm has their own reasons for staying. And that means I need to do my best, too. I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me. I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk some more inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget. Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger, too. Maybe it's because it's winter.
I forgot
His
your
fur's
pet's
gotten
name
so
was
fluffy
Hamburger.
and cute.
Hamburger. After chatting with Amada in his room, I headed back to mine. I was inspired by how honest Amada was with his feelings. Oh hey, my SP increased. That's something.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Sanada-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
I love how dapper Akihiko
An
looks.
unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. It doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
All right.
Today is the Emperor's birthday. There's no school. Okay, the elderly couple wants to hang out. And they're ready for a rank up. Alright. I don't think there's anyone else I can hang out with, so that is perfect. Let's do it. The used bookstore bookworms. We have Daisoju. Let's go. You're snoring?
Please, just wait a little while longer.
No.
Even if the tree is gone, you still live on inside us.
Bunkichi-san is sleep talking. Looks like he's taking a nap. Take a closer look.
Oh, you're here. You could have woken me up.
I just did.
Or did you just want to admire my pretty face sleeping like a baby?
Ew.
Upsy daisy. We recently closed the book on a difficult matter, so I suppose the relief has put me at ease. It's the middle of the day, but I feel awfully sleepy.
What matter?
I'm deeply touched that you and so many others tried to help us, but the truth is, we sent a letter to Gekko-kan. We asked them to go ahead and cut the persimmon tree down.
Why? Yeah, why?
Just the reaction I was hoping for. It was more than worth it to surprise you like that. Sorry for doing this without running it by you.
It's your tree.
When we went to visit the tree together, I met a school faculty member on my way back. He told me the administration is planning to put up a new school building where the tree currently is. It would be selfish of an old man like me to deprive those young people of new learning opportunities. Helping children reach their potential is more important than clinging on to old memories.
It is such a
I
small
think our
tree.
son
They
would
could just
agree.
dig it up and move it.
He was a teacher, after all.
That's true.
Yes, we had a long talk about it, and this was the conclusion we came to.
You really set an example for young people, being so considerate to old folks like us. We pray with our Son in heaven that more kind souls like you will graduate from Gekko-kan. Here, we'd like you to have this. It's the first fruit produced by the persimmon tree. A little rough around the edges, just like our son. My dear was the one who suggested we give it to you.
A persimmon fruit. This must be something very meaningful to both of them. Their deep gratitude reached my heart.
The innermost. We now.
We've sat through this so many times today. The Hierophant's social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Koryu, the guardian of nature. I do love that dragon.
Now,
That's
we have to
one
cheer
of
up and
my
get on with our lives.
favorite
We're too old to
personas.
waste a single day.
Wait a second. In Persona 5, I'm pretty sure Koryu uses Sayo. Doesn't it? What element is it in this game? There is no
We kicked the
Sayo.
bucket while wasting
Maybe
our
light.
days away. I'm sure he'd laugh at us from heaven.
I think light would make sense.
It's hard on the parents to have such a well-respected son. Oh my. Does it sound like I'm boasting?
Are you not boasting? The three of us chatted until sunset. I parted with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. There are 8 more days until New Year's Eve. Odinson, do you know what you'll decide yet? Well, I do. I'm going to fights. I was thinking about it a lot, but then I realized there wasn't much to think about. I mean, I can't tell my mom and Aragaki-san that we failed, so that's that. Okay, the dog wants to go for a walk, or we could hang out with Akihiko. We're gonna hang out with Akihiko. Wait, where's Mitsuru? Okay, yeah. When we come back, we're gonna hang out with Akihiko. I have a really bad headache though, so we're gonna call it here. I don't know when we'll be back with more Persona. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. It depends. Everything is up in the air.